What's up, it's your boy TeKRaJ, and I'm back for another video. Now I think the perfect time to come back and do some of these kind of like player review, card reviews is right now with Theme Diamonds Part 2. So as a Redskins fan, the first set that I actually did was Doug Williams. Now he has 98 throw power. I did add go deep chems. I also added Redskins passing chems, 96 throw accuracy deep, a lot of really good stats on his throw. Now the speed itself also obviously is going to be slow. He doesn't have the archetype to even give you escape artist, so I didn't have a lot of expectations coming to this card. But the more I looked at his passing stats, his break sack stat as well as where he was after I powered him up. I mean, throw power, kind of where you like to see it, short, medium, deep accuracy, amazing. You guys know, if you've been watching the channel, that I'm really big on throwing it deep. We refer to it as a bomb squad, so I put bazooka on him, conductor to do all my hot routes, gunslinger essentially, and then hot route master. Now on the screen you're gonna see basically all of the abilities that you can put on him, and one of the things that I noticed first, to be honest with you, was just the fact that his release was really good stock. And we're going to show you here a couple of these plays, and I tried to throw in as many of the throws as possible, but one of the things that I noticed is his release was super lightning quick. I mean, I felt like I could make a lot of throws. A lot of these highlights that you're going to see, and right there you see a touch pass right as he's getting hit. A lot of these throws that you're actually going to see, I'm still trying to get used to playing with a pocket passer, because I've been playing with mobile quarterbacks for the longest time, and boy did it feel good. I felt like I could make any throw across the field. As you can see right here, it was just like weird angles that he was just dropping dimes in on a regular basis for a card that I never expected to actually stay on my squad. All of the gameplay that you're seeing is all weekend league gameplay. So there were times right here that this is what I was worried about, that heavy pressure throws wasn't going to be an issue, because usually I could just run away from those with dashing and make him on the run. But the more that I actually started switching my scheme up, kind of holding to the last minute, getting better at my pocket presence, blocking the 7 that were rushing, there were so many times that I could just carve people, and getting the ball out this quickly definitely helped with that. Now, at the beginning, it was just me trying to say, hey, let me get, used to this release, but then I started exposing people. And that's essentially what you do with a pocket passer, right? Somebody blitzes you, you're going to dump off to hot reads, and make them switch up their defenses so that then you can torch them up front. But I'm telling you right now, even whenever people kind of had users, there was many times especially with the animations, that I could just throw it so quickly right there that the players wouldn't even react. That happened so many times that the ball was out quicker than they can click on, and even if they did click on, it would just click in a different direction. I don't think that's a Doug Williams thing though. I think that's more of a gunslinger thing. And I never took gunslinger seriously, because the first time I ever used gunslinger was with Brett Favre. And Brett Favre was like hitting the back of linemen's heads. But right there, that's a perfect example. Granted, this guy could have totally had a weak user, but there were so many times where I was like, screw it, I'm throwing at the user. But then there was other times like this one. I know that was a BS interception, but if you notice there, like the receiver didn't even react, the ball came out so quickly. So that was definitely one of the things I can get used to. But another thing I can get used to right here is Tyreek Hill, and being able to get him the ball, even with Minka on him. I still was able to get the ball out in a time, like right there, as you can see. It was just so beautiful time and time again. I didn't really have to worry about it. Am I going to be able to fit in this tight window, to like a detriment, to like the point where I would even like try to force stupid throws just because I was so confident what he was doing. But whenever you see stuff like that, come on guys, that's a tight window. You have to get it out very quickly. You have to have high throw power, and I love this card for that. Now it makes me think about like Aaron Rodgers' cards. It makes me think about some like the NFL 100 cards. If you can make throws like this from within the pocket, forget it. Like, it's over at that point. But then of course, stuff like this, sideline throws that have to be accurate no matter what. The only time that he had anything inaccurate was, I said, whenever he had like pressure throws. That was always an issue. But if it comes to like deep throws, if it comes to like sideline throws, precise throws, it doesn't matter. Imagine having like the Brady's of old, even like a Peyton Manning from now, but just having the just having the throw power to be able to handle it. And right here, as you can see, guys, if you're switching to a pocket passer, whether it be this Doug Williams, whether it be the Dante Culpepper, and you have somebody that's just blitzing at you heavy, always just find whatever the hot route is. And then whenever they start switching it up and trying to crash down or play underneath coverage, then you'll just torch them over the top, which is something that I never had an issue with. I mean, look at right there. I'm thinking about like the West Coast playbook, even the Raiders playbook, or any of the other passing playbooks. Like, you'll be able to torch people up with this card. If you're a Redskins fan, you finally have a decent quarterback that's going to be pretty good. We don't have kind of like a quarterback with escape artist, so to speak. Maybe if we got like a Donovan McNabb or something like that, that'd be great. Or what I really want is a flashback RG3. I mean, especially with the meta right now, that would be super, super great. But in the meantime, if I'm playing a theme team, guys, I've gone I think right now my record is like 15-6 in weekend league. And that's doing player reviews. But just so you guys know, whenever I'm doing player reviews, I'm forcing a lot of throws and I'm not running the ball like I used to. But this card definitely, for me, made it fun to throw the ball again. The release was so good and so quick that if somebody's just screaming at me, I always made sure that I had a couple underneath routes, whether it be like a wheel to the running back, a flat route to the tight end. And then if I had something open in terms of bomb squad plays, I could get it done. If I had something medium or short that needed to fit in a tight window, no problem. So there's not much this quarterback can't do. He's just not mobile at all. And the ultimate verdict for me with a quarterback that's not mobile at all, this is not somebody that I would switch my Vic from, but it's just like, man, that release is just like butter, bro. It's just like butter. And it was an absolute pleasure. So I'm going to be doing all the theme diamond sets, just so you know. Make sure that you go to twitch.tv/TeKRaJGaming. Sorry. I've been streaming on there actually a lot, for those of you guys that wonder where I've been. But I know my YouTube audience isn't really intertwined with my Twitch audience. So make sure that you go to Twitch, you follow me there, because I'm going to be trying out some of these cards, and I'm going to be doing the sets also so you guys can see them. There's some that I'm obviously getting, but I think I may do that Culpepper next for the culture or running back. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell button too as well. But most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace.